have to talk about Elon's son, Lil X, okay? And I know some of you are like, wait, what? Why are we talking about a 40-year-old? Well, The View, The View's own Whoopi Goldberg. I'll just save it for later in the video. But before we get into that, I just want to play a compilation video of Lil X, okay? Right along with Elon, of course, because, you know, Elon obviously has gone, it seems like, everywhere with his son, which you would think is a beautiful thing, right? Anybody with kids, you know, like, why not take your child with you like that? A dad with his son, what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? You know, I don't see anything wrong, especially when you have a little kid, when your son is saying stuff like this. I really, really love it.
What should I do?
Save America.
And?
Help Trump.
Okay.
You know, hey, listen, you get no complaints from me. I mean, you wouldn't anyway, because kids, man, they're off limits. Like little kids, yeah, you can't take shots at little kids. That is something that you do not do. That's a line you don't cross. But like I said, I want to play this. I want to play a couple clips of Little X. Check it out.
Why is it
I'll give them a couple of bucks, yeah. Here, I'll show you. Wait. Here, come here. I'm going to give him a book. He can hardly carry it. This book, this is the #1 selling book in the country. And it's hard because it's a big book.
Yeah.
Come on. Can I sign these? Yeah, I'll sign it.
Oh, nice.
Okay, I guess so. All right, well, I got Mini-Me here.
It certainly is.
Mini-Me, you complete me.
What's your name? What's your name?
Actually, I'm going to show you. And then there's this,
We're on TV.
This is wild.
X, should we help President Trump?
yeah.
Well, you have.
Truth from the mouth of babes.
It looks like. I mean, it looks.
I started this, the quiet lead.
I don't know what you're saying, X. But you're getting, you have the general vibe.
Yeah.
Before in
you got the
Space
vibe.
Acts, and quietly just do whatever we want.
I like your laugh. That's a laugh of an honest man.
Yeah.
I think this. What's your assessment? Did this work? Is he going to win?
Yeah, it is. Not for now. No. Really.
I think it's done.
You think it's done?
Yeah.
But not for now.
Not for long. So where are we? 89. I mean, okay. So it's 10:52. It's a little earlier than Obama told us we're gonna have to wait a month or something.
Yeah.
You want to know what it is? Start for L.
I mean, I'm looking at the data as it comes in from every county in Pennsylvania.
Oh, he can tell us. It's all right.
And it seems extremely likely that, if not a certainty, that
So then we're done.
done.
Um, Switching the risk in the context.
And for the final clip, here's Elon with his son at the White House.
democracy. This may seem like, well, aren't we in a democracy? Well, if you don't have a feedback loop, okay, X, we would have to, if you sorry. So, I tell you, gravitas can be difficult sometimes. If there's not a good feedback loop from the people to the government, and if you have rule of the bureaucrat, if the bureaucracy is in charge, and then what meaning does democracy actually have? Democracy.
So yeah, I showed you guys all of those because of what Whoopi Goldberg had to say, you know, and I just find it interesting that anybody would criticize anyone or criticize anything about bringing your son with you, right? You would think that people would clap for that. You would think that people would praise something like that, you know, be happy about something like that. A father being with his child, like, I don't find an issue with that. Now, of course, for example, with the Tucker Carlson interview, if X did that for the entire interview, all right, it could probably get a little annoying after a while. Like, all right, bro, your kid, handsome kid, right? Seems like a very nice kid, but I still do want to interview you, right? Okay, that's reasonable. I don't think that's unreasonable, but check this out. So, Whoopi and Behar bully and mock Elon Musk 4-year-old son for his name. Just because Karen Elaine Johnson, who goes by the fake name Whoopi Goldberg, yeah, Whoopi Goldberg's real name is Karen. Kind of ironic, isn't it? And Joy Behar, no, Joy's not 80. There's no way Joy is 82. Anyway, didn't mean they were above acting like juvenile bullies. The oldest members of the ABC's Cackling Coven, The View, off Wednesday's show by taking swings at Elon Musk's 4-year-old son, mocking and bullying him for his name. X at no point did any of the other cast members intervene on behalf of the child. Instead, one of them blamed Musk for South African apartheid. Looking to start the show's Hot Topics segment, the Musk Oval Office press conference about the activities of the Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, from yesterday, things were immediately derailed by Behar targeting Musk's son, who was in attendance. Goldberg joined in and scolded people for mocking their names when Musk's son was named X. With Goldberg mockingly calling him Little X, despite him being older than his father's acquisition and rebranding of the social media network. Joy Behar jabbed that he had a sibling called Instagram. Goodness gracious. These people, man. These people.
So yesterday, Elon Musk took his son X to a press conference. I did not name the child. And I don't want to hear any more mess about our names, okay? Okay?
Oh.
Anywho, he took little X.
Funny. A little Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram.
He doesn't own Instagram. He just took little X with him to a press conference in the Oval Office to defend himself against critics who say he should not have the power to gut the federal agency.
Let's say he shouldn't have the power to gut the federal agency. Yeah. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, obviously, you know, not the biggest situation there is, okay? But to be criticizing a 4-year-old, okay, I'm sorry, that's just low. That's just low. Okay? Now, like I said, I will admit, not the biggest instance in the world, okay? Not the biggest situation in the world. I'm not going to sit here and act like it's like the end of the world because, you know, they criticize the kid's name. But what I will say is that is a low. Because kids are off limits and everybody knows this. So for them to do that says a lot about their character. So while they try to sit on their moral high ground and criticize Trump and Doge and Republicans for anything and everything, they're over here criticizing a 4-year-old because of his name that he was given. Goodness gracious. Just to think, you know, like everybody knows, it's common knowledge. You don't criticize a child. I don't care how you feel about that person's parents. I don't care, you know, like kids are off limits, period, point blank. But of course, you know, Democrats, rules for thee, no rules for me. You know, Democrats think that they can do anything and everything that they want because they hold the moral high ground, right? Man, what a shame. What a shame. And just to think, you know, I didn't think The View could get any lower, right? They spew out a bunch of BS, and we've talked about that from time to time, but now to criticize a 4-year-old that's pretty damn low. It's pretty damn low and disgusting in my humble opinion. But what do y'all think? Let me know. Stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.